Hi, welcome to today's quick vinyasa flow. For today's practice, all you are going to want is a blanket for a little extra cushioning, and we'll get started right away in a child's pose. So I'm going to keep the blanket in the middle of my mat, little cushioning for my knees, toes can touch behind your seat, heels reaching or hips reaching towards your heels, arms reaching forward. Just giving yourself about 3 rounds of breath here. Staying active in your arms, really reaching forward, maybe inching your fingertips forward a little bit. Then coming into a side stretch, walk your right hands over towards the right, left hand stacks on top of right, little extra space in that left side of your body. Other side, walk your hands over towards the left. This time right arm stacks on top of left. Breathe here. Then making your way back to neutral. Lifting yourself up to a tabletop position, and you can keep that blanket, just scoot it forward a little bit under your hips. Lower your body down. Lifting your heart for Sphinx pose. So crown of the head reaches tall. Scan low body, releasing any tension here. Then keeping the Sphinx in your upper body, bend left heel towards your left glute. Left arm comes behind you, finding the top of that foot, encourage your heel towards your glute. Just as far as feels good. Getting a quad stretch across the front of that left leg. Again, not forcing or cranking anything, but feeling that sensation. And then gentle release. Other side, right heel bends towards your glute, right arm reaches behind you. Finding half frog on this side. Again, encouraging that heel as close to the glute. This is available for you. Gentle release. Rocking yourself up to a tabletop position. Starting with some cat-cows. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale to round your spine. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. One more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Then lifting right knee off the mat. Keep that knee bent. Left arm reaches forward. Sweep it back behind you. Maybe you can find that foot. Press your foot into your hand, allowing your belly to drop here. Tiger pose, active in that hand and your foot resisting each other. And then gentle release. Other side, first left knee off the mat, keeping that knee bent. Right arm reaches forward, sweep behind you, find the foot. Then kicking your foot into your hand, hand resists foot. If you can't quite grasp your foot, just stay reaching, getting that back bend that way. One more breath here. Gentle release. Can tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. This is a great time to slide that blanket out from under you for now. Pedaling out the dog here for just a moment. Then inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, press your sit bones back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale your hands forward and up, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, fold all the way through. Inhale, half lift, press your sit bones back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center, adding on. Inhale your hands forward and up, maybe a back bend. Exhale, fold all the way through. Plant your hands, step back to plank on the toes or plank on the knees. Inhale here, puff up the back of your heart. Exhale for chaturanga or the mat. Inhale for up dog or cobra. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to sky. Exhale, bend your right knee, opening that hip towards the right. Then plant your right foot outside of right hand, lizard pose. One round of breath here, press into that back heel. Then step back to down dog once more. Inhale, left leg sweeps to sky. Exhale, bend that left knee, opening hip towards the left. Allow the heel to fall heavy. Then left foot outside of left hand, lizard on this side. Press into that back heel. Step back to downward facing dog once more. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands forward and up, maybe that little back bend. Exhale, fold all the way through. Plant your hands, step back to your version of plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga or the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, right leg towards the sky. Exhale, step up between your hands. Back foot parallel to the short edge of the mat. Open up to warrior two. Inhale, right palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse warrior, right arm overhead. Inhale, extended side angle, left arm overhead. Exhale, back to warrior two. Bring your left hand up to meet right, pivot to crescent. Pressing into the ball of that back foot, hips face forward. Then bring right arm in front of the face. Left arm stacks under, eagle arms, maybe backs of hands can press or palms press. Inhale, press your fingertips to the sky. Exhale, fold down, pull your elbows towards your belly button. Inhale, lift back up, unwinding your arms, reach tall. Then hands come behind low back. Interlace your fingers, press your knuckles towards the floor. Heart lifts. Just one breath here. Gentle release, fingertips can lift before planting on the mat once more. Left hand stays on the mat, right arm sweeps to the sky. Revolved low lunge. Bring that right hand back to the mat. Step back to plank, inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga or the mat. Inhale, locust, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step up between your hands, warrior two on the other side. Find your base. Inhale, palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse warrior, left arm overhead. Inhale, extended side angle, right arm overhead. Exhale, back to warrior two. Right arm sweeps forward as you pivot to crescent. Press into that back heel. Left arm in front of the face, right arm comes under. Backs of hands can press or palms press. Inhale, extend tall. Exhale, fold down, elbows towards your belly. Coming back to neutral. Unwind your arms, reach to the sky. Hands behind low back. Interlace your fingers, opposite knuckle on top. Heart towards the sky, knuckles towards the mat. One breath here. Gently release, fingertips lift. Hands back to the mat. Right hand plants on the mat. Left arm opens up. Reach to the sky. Left hand back to the mat. Step back to plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale all the way to the mat. Now lifting your heart here, similar to Sphinx pose. Bend your left heel towards your glute. Reach right arm behind you, similar to that tiger pose. Kick into that back foot. Finding a little twisted bow. Just one breath here. Gentle release. Elbow back to the mat, foot back to the mat. Other side, right heel bends towards your glute. Left hand reaches behind. Kick that foot into your hand. Feeling a little opening along the quad. Gentle release. Now, if that was enough, you are welcome to stay in Sphinx or press your hands to the mat, sink back to child's pose. If you'd like full bow, both heels towards your glutes. Both hands come to grab the outside edges of the feet. Breathe here. Inhale, kick into those hands. Hips press into the mat. Hands resist feet. Feet resist hands. Kick a little harder. Bring your crown of the head a little higher. One more breath. Gentle release. Pressing into your hands, sink back to a child's pose. Give yourself a full round of breath here. Slowly walking hands in towards your body. Lift your heart. Sweep your heels out from under your legs. And then with legs in front of you, extend your legs long, then walk your heels in a little towards your body. Bringing opposite elbow, bringing both elbows under your knees, opposite elbow to opposite hand. Now, if it feels good to round your spine, you can walk your heels in, tucking your chest towards your knees, or you can walk your heels out. Allow the weight of your legs to pull you deeper into this pose. Whatever feels best for you here. Noticing with these quick flows, trying to encourage our body to slow down. So increasing the length of those exhales by just about a count. And then gentle release. Soles of the feet to the mat. Scoot your hips forward. Arms can come out to a T or a cactus shape. Scoot your hips a few inches towards the right. Allow your knees to fall to the left. Gaze drifts over that right shoulder, or if that doesn't feel good in your neck, you can gaze up at the ceiling. Give yourself 3 slow breaths here. When that's complete for you, you can gently guide yourself back towards center, knees point towards the sky. Then shift hips a few inches to the left. Knees fall to the right. Gaze can drift over that left shoulder. 3 slow, full rounds of breath. Gently guiding yourself back to center. You can take any other shape that would feel good, or hug knees in towards your chest, forehead up to your knees, a little yogi hug, squeeze nice and tight. Then extend into Shavasana. Legs extend long, arms hang heavy. Using each round of breath here to encourage just one part of the body to gently release. Reminding ourselves this pose is just as important as anything else we did today. And I'll let you know when it's time to come out. Body can remain still. If it feels good and it's available to you today, you're welcome to stay in this place of rest. If it's time to close out your practice, start by gently wiggling fingers and toes, maybe rolling out wrists and ankles, Our nice good morning stretch, fingertips reaching one direction, toes the opposite. And then when you're ready, guide yourself to a fetal position on whichever side you prefer before gently pressing yourself up to an easy seat. Embracing these last few moments of our practice, just to give yourself full permission here to feel gratitude for yourself for showing up today, getting in some movement for your body, taking care of yourself. We'll close with a collective breath. Inhale, reach your fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, draw your hands to heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Thank you for being part of this rad community, and I hope you have a beautiful day.